Good day. Hope everybody's having a good one out there. So, I just got a chance to listen to the new BABYMETAL, the other one. And I must say, a lot of cool stuff to talk about on this album. I did a song by song breakdown. Now, if anybody that, hasn't heard it, I don't want to like ruin the album, but there's some like highlights of like things that, I was very impressed with. Just some things that I thought I would mention, highlights of certain songs and stuff. Um, it really, when it first started, again, comes in at a swift pace, but it felt almost like a Linkin Park vibe. Like if Baby Metal was to do, a Linkin Park um, song, this is what it would sound like, type of thing. And very cool, very nice start to the album. It comes in nice and smooth, and then we get into some brutalness, and it's got some nice heavy vibes, killer guitar stuff going on, a lot of fast paced stuff, some it's pretty cool upbeat vocals though on it at the same time. um and then some cool like haunting strings and neat stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, and another, comes in with the third song, another kick-ass technical riff. Now, this one thing I'll mention, I've noticed with the, like, it seems like with the guitars, they took the approach that they would stylistically be kind of different in every song, because some of the songs sound kind of new metalish, some of them sound kind of hardcore-ish, some of them sound, and it's very neat how it's all put together. And the same way with the drums, like they'll be mixed in with like techno type beats and literally techno type stuff going on, and then right into live drums and right into just awesome guitar riffs. Very catchy stuff, a lot of catchy stuff. It's gonna be hard for people to pick out favorites, to say, oh, this is my go-to tune on that album, because it's definitely, after hearing the whole album, it's definitely, yeah, it's not what I expected. I will straight up, I will say that. I thought, from what they've released, and that's why I think bands need to do a better job on picking the songs they release, unless they're purposely trying to mislead their audience. Because I was almost under the impression that this would be a much more melancholy-ish, almost leaning more to the pop side of things, maybe, just from what they released. And I didn't find that. In fact, those songs sound totally different in the mix of everything. It doesn't have the same feeling. And I gotta say, the whole album flows at a nice brisk pace, but you don't feel like you're getting shortchanged. Every song feels like it's just as long as it needs to be. Nothing overstays its welcome. Ever, in a song where, oh, this was kind of misplaced, or everything is perfectly placed. And the flow, even though, songs will be different than the other, they still, metalistically, if that's a word, it is now, they flow into each other. Just a lot of cool stuff, like using like these synth poppy type feels, but at the same time, and then like this throwback pop stuff vocally. There's some throwback stuff that I think, especially like Americans that grew up in the 80s or the 90s with the pop scene will notice there's some. It's a nod, to that kind of style with the vocals and stuff, and I dig how it's put in there. Um, there's even some, surprise, like, saxophone stuff in there. A lot of neat stuff that I was really, and a lot of radio stuff. There's a couple tunes right off rep, like these would be picked for the radio. Like once the radio gets their hands on the, or some stations, these will be songs they want to pick. There's a few songs right off rip that I can tell you that will be remixed and they will be put on the dance floor because they are begging for it already, and they are still heavy songs. But the way they are done is just it's cool. It's really neat that they like really mixed like this dance vibe, something that I can see in my head, people on the dance floor, but at the same time they're mixing in this brutally awesome guitar metal stuff. Yeah, I mean, doing what Baby Metal does, but this feels more grown up, and rightfully so. They are. It and I don't want to. I mean this, and it feels very sooth metal. It feels like she's carrying the album vocally. You can tell there's a lot of backup in there. There's a lot of vocal switching off and songs and stuff like that. But yeah, it, at least to my ear, it feels like she's really driving this album. But even songs that are led vocally don't have that too much of that melancholy-ish or everything. It's funny how much more upbeat certain songs sounded than when they sounded on their own, presented the way they were. And in this album, and the way they laid them all down, it's very good stuff. I really, it's not what I expected. I gotta be honest. It's a lot more uplifting than I thought it was going to be. And because when you hear concept album, I mean, that, there's things that they're, and then when you saw some of the beginning videos, it's like, okay, they're taking a direction. I'm already kind of getting an impression of the way this out. Nope. It's totally, I was wrong. And I dig that so much. It was such a, like a, wow. Through the whole, I was really impressed. Every song had something in it that had me like, this is way cool. This is neat. I like this. And every song had something in it that I hadn't heard before, or, just cool stuff, neat stuff, bringing new stuff to the table. Very cool. Again, hard. It's going to be hard for people to pick a fave. And again, the flow of the album is very cool. It moves along at a brisk pace. It still has that, it's over, but it doesn't feel like you were sure, like it moved too fast. It's like, wow, that was a cool ride. Let's do that again. It does. It has that, like, I would have this on repeat a couple times upon first listenings because it does, yeah, you want to do that. That's, it's something that very quickly, I think this album, I can see it winning awards and stuff. It's very well put together. I mean, I don't know how the award systems are over there or whatever, and I don't, but yeah, very, very good. This is very well produced, on every level. I was very impressed, and more than I thought I would be. I've been impressed with BABYMETAL, so I kind of thought I knew what I was gonna get, and they still surprised me. And that's awesome when a band is able to do that, still bring something fresh with their sound, and something that you're like, whoa, this is way cool and way new, and I can't wait to show this to other people, and that's what it's all about right there. So yeah, definitely check this album out. If you haven't already, go get this. And it's got a way more grown up feeling. Even the power ballad type stuff doesn't get melancholy. It still manages to have this upbeat feeling. Just I could go on and on about the songs. It's just awesome stuff. Very impressive. If you haven't already, go check out this album. I hope everybody out there is having a great day. Go get some baby metal in your life. Hey, it's good for you. I promise it'll be good for you. Have a great day out there, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.